maybe he could just try to secure a farm and just ignore Panda on the Undying. So those decays are going to fly in no matter whether you like it or not. Because though he is going behind the tier 1 tower now onto Collapse. They are trying to make the jump in though, because he may have gone too far and he has. I was wondering what he was up to. He just got... The Eng can't do too much to help, but maybe now with the level 2 enchant you can. He does dominate a Hellbear Smasher, so it can be quite annoying for Matthew just getting chased down by this. But as for the Timber, well, Whisper's not really bothered. Look at Whisper, he's going right after Yatoro as we speak. And Yatoro's gone. Matthew came in for a Fade Bolt, they thought he backed off. Dominated creep of Maposhka, rather the enchanted creep. Maposhka trying his absolute best to slow down AG at the top lane, but now Chris Lock shows up. Just blows him up with the Snapfire, chasing down Yatoro now. You've got the kisses up. So if he's got the vision on Yatoro, that's all he needs to pop that ulti. But he won't see him. Yatoro, he will avoid the gank attempt from Chris Luck. We'll back off that right moment. Meanwhile, Matthew, he is going to drop the Poshka. Does get him taken down, and Yatoro, he'll hand the tip over, and the reason he has tipped him is because Chris Luck ran right next to him as the seed shot was bouncing through. So it does bounce back towards the Rubik and gets him killed.
Bails out, waits a little bit of the time out from the side of EG. You'd really want to hammer in this risk. He's still up 40 strong though.
A lot of action happening across the map here, John. This is what I love about these teams from South America. Look at this. Wow. Oh, he can't outrun him. Chris Luck, he'll get the tip from Matthew.
Too late for you.
This is what I love about these South American teams. They love to fight. It's just so scrappy. It's such a high tempo kind of Dota that you don't really get to see from many regions anymore. Cookie in again. Mirror. He's going to get caught out now. Chris Luck doing so much damage. Mirror's still going for a run with Panda right behind him. Matthew. Well, Matthew Fade Bolt. Evil Geniuses. Looking so strong already during this game one.
Whisper.
In trouble. Oh, nice little hurricane back, but in fact, Yatoro barely survives as Lal will go for the chase. They should have it. Whisper underneath the tier 2 tower now, still alive, will try to juke into the tree line. Surely they kill him off. He has to die.
No way.
Whisper, you can't survive. You can't. Impossible.
Mira, at the very least, soaking some of that EXP here while the stacks are being cleared out, but they can't really stop it. They could try to make a play. Yatoro's ready to play with a defusal.
Yeah, Stampede pop. They'll make the jump in with the hoop stomp. That's going to be a very easy pick-off onto Bakaz. Great gank there by Team Spirit. Exactly what they needed. Steep Wards giving the information they required to get that gank, and well, Bakaz, he's still third in net worth, but as a TA, you do want to snowball out of control. Well, at least for now, that's not exactly happening, but here comes the rest of the cavalry. Whisper does at least pick off Maposhka, but in comes Team Spirit. They want to keep fighting with this. Matthew, he does go down, but in goes Whisper once again. Lal, he's been caught up at a big hoop stomp. Collapse, he'll stop them in their tracks, and the chains, it's not going to land onto a tree. Mirror in the meantime also able to get out, so instead they'll move in onto the Centaur. They've got Collapse.
Get that Desolator up, get into the BKB, and then your TA can play.
Again, Team Spirit, they group up, they'll move into that Radiant Triangle. They've already found Panda on the Undying, and Panda, he just gets ripped to shreds here by Team Spirit. Lal doing so much damage on that Keeper of the Light. Matthew shows up for the D-Ward, but he's going to get punished immediately. In fact, no, Chris Luck, he spits it back in with the Gobble Up, and they've got a Poshka champions down. The ward finally down, but Collapse, he jumps in for a two-man stun, and now Chris Luck. Chris Luck may be punished. Mirror's on the high ground. They'll secure the kill. Whisper, the only one able to get away for now, but Lal is still chasing him down.
Glimmer Cape coming out to mitigate some of that magic throughput. You're always going to be effective here. They find Panda again.
They have Yatoro, he'll get to work. Tombstone will be dropped, but they can't do it with the Slark. Like Bakaz is around trying to help out, but now he might be targeted. They'll make the jump in. Matthew will help out. Yatoro still trying to find a way out. He might just drop for this, and he does. Gobble Up is there. Bakaz right on target. Maposhka will get destroyed here by the TA. And it seems like Evil Genius has got the memo. They need to stick together as a team. Do I say that? Seems like Team Gobble Up again. Then Matthew Matthew. It is on target here from Chris Luck. Collapse. He's been pounced on Matthew. He had the stolen pounce. Collapse dropping to the kisses of Chris Luck, but not dead quite yet. Whisper. He will be able to secure the kill. Mira trying to run, but there's just so much damage incoming. Whisper, he'll find a double for Poshka. He'll try to run now. He was in the backside, but Matthew's got the hoof stop. He'll lock him down. And EG will clean up. 3-0. The way of evil geniuses.
They're
It was complete death. Not for nothing, at least. Time around, though, will not land. Not what they wanted. So Panda going to get caught out here by Mira, and will get deleted. The Illuminate. So much damage from Lal. Make a kill streak.
to have this combination with the gobble up. But Khan's is going to be able to back off. There's danger there from some Spirit Butt.
Yeah, mid lane, they've got the Centaur forcing out the Stampede. He's been hexed up, so he cannot get away, and he will drop. And the one to take it on the Undying. I believe it was actually a
up against all the magic damage coming through from EG. This BKB for Yotora is going to be really important for him to hold his own in the middle of these fights.
Oh, right down Mira. They've got the Ricky, the Sleeping Dance with the Ricky, the Chris Luck with the Scatter Blast. It's just such a disgusting combo, man. There's like one thing they're liking, I'm sure. And Team Spirit with this 4-man smoke, we'll see if they can find exactly what they need. In fact, because he is the closest target. This is exactly what they want. He's got no BKB up, so they'll make the jump in. He needs help right here, right now, but he's not going to have it in time. Because is gone. Team Spirit will get the most primary target they could have asked for. And it really does go back to the fact that he doesn't have a BKB yet on the TA. But there's just no counterfight once the Sleeping Dart does come in. And there's another.
Oh,
they found the mid Snapfire. That's another huge target. Chris Luck, he does have a BKB though. He's going to be alright. But the Stampede's in to a double hoop stop here from Collapse. They might find Matthew with a 4-star away for now. He's going to be alright, but Yatoro will chase him down on the slot. Eventually finds him on the Rubik. In the meantime, Apostle, he does drop to boot. In come the kisses. So they'll find the tombstone, but it seems like EG want to keep this thing going. Onto Yatoro they go. It's a lot of damage, but not quite enough. Yatoro is going to be just fine to try and pounce his way out. Back and forth here between these two teams. Mind you, EG, they are fighting without their POS 1, who will be up in about 10 seconds for Chris Luck. He does get caught out. Team Spirit finding another great target into Whisper, but they won't be able to deal with the Timber quite yet. They'll leave.
Does set in from Spirit, they can just run you down. Oh!
Huge target. They'll get the follow-up stun here on the Snapfire. Though Chris Lucky does have the help there. The backside and goes the gobble up. Matthew, or rather Prakaz is in. They've got Chris Luck. Collapse somehow still alive. He is going to get away for now. Prakaz could not finish off the job.
He's under attack.
I believe it was the Heaven's Halberd from Yatoro coming in clutch there to make sure the TA could not attack.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And always there to break the smoke though. Very hard to surprise them on the side of Team Spirit against this Ricky. Mira, he'll get lifted up for cast. He'll make the jump in, but the uphill misses there. Mira takes no damage. Yatoro will jump in. They found Panda on the POS 5 Undying. It's a great start for Team Spirit. Onto Whisper they go. Whisper will just chain away. Your 5-man smoke. They want to rush in because he's so close by. Panda, though, is going to be there to break the smoke and tank the gank, though he hasn't broken it quite yet, but they will settle for it because he realizes that around the corner, the heck's going to come out. They've got the TA. They've locked him down. Prakaz is dead. Oh, it's so unfortunate. They could have just let Panda die, but they didn't realize the smoke was there. Still, Lal will die on the mid-keeper, but Whisper does get caught by the pounce of Yatoro. Cookie will do nothing. Collapses out with a double hoop stomp to boot. Chris Luck now, he's the next target. He'll try for the TP play up, but he barely makes it. Oh, Yatoro almost had his way with him, but not quite. So it'll be a 2-for-2 in the end. Still in the favor of Team Spirit as they found Prakaz once again, but it seems like it might even be a 2-for-3. Mira, still alive. Able to blink strike back out. So the gobble up is going to connect from Panda, but it won't be enough damage. Yatoro's going to move in on the slant, looking for another kill for himself. Cookie will do nothing but stun up Yatoro for a moment.
He's under attack.
But it really is just for a moment. Yatoro still thinking about more, does go, counts right in onto Matthew. Sleeping Dart will lock down the Rubik, and that'll be another. Chris Luck needs his own way out. He'll cookie, he'll be okay. The AG is still moving in. Yatoro, he'll pounce forward. Pakaz is going to be spotted. He'll back off. Panda, the one being left behind, as the 4-star all over the place on the Undying. Lift away as well, but Yatoro is still chasing him down. The pounce will connect, and that's going to be enough. In the meantime, Collapse. Oh, they found Whisper. That's a much bigger target, but Whisper will be KB and still being chased by Mirror. Sleeping Down will be out. Stampede to make sure they can close the gap for Pakaz. Oh, he's been caught again. Lift away from Matthew, but it may not make the difference. 4-star to the low ground. Still trying to run, but Collapse on the chase. No, Pakaz. He barely survives. The Yatoro's not done. He wants more. He wants to punish him for letting that TA get away. They throw in Whisper, but Whisper, he can't do much right now. The impetus shots, it's too much damage. The push with the Hurricane.
The Coggle with the Illuminate just doing so much work, and you don't have a counterpoint. You need your Timbersaw here to hold us back.
Collapse, getting stunned up there for a moment. Still going to be just fine. Still through it anyway. Takes out that 4-pound on the Undying, though Gobble Up is there from Chris Luck, but they do blinding light him back. In fact, now both are being caught out. Chris Luck, he's the big target, though. He'll try to BKB and run, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, they are all dropping like flies from cars. He's right in the middle. GG is called game 1. It will go the way of Team Spirit. It was such a great start for Evil Geniuses, but they just couldn't hold it together.
Also not the best. The Beastmaster just dominates either the Axis or
Clear here for Yatoro, or even Lal on the DP, that is.
The battle begins.
They do make their way in. Their bottom bounty rune area, Maposhka, he'll get stunned up here by Pakaz, and they'll have the follow-up by Matthew. That should be first blood to go right the way of Chris Lux. But the one strength about this duo of EG at the top lane is the fact that you do have that double stun lineup. It's very easy for Whisper to land the follow-up stun with the split earth. Bottom lane, more action breaking out. Pakaz is currently being chased down here by Collapse, and the zombies are still going. Pakaz, he'll stick charge up, but this Tombstone zombies are just doing so much damage. There's your decay out. Panda's already gone. Collapse has the axes, and they will connect from a mile away. So smart from Team Spirit. It just seems like the side of EG, there's just not too much they can do about it. They'll try to kill off Maposhka. They might get him, but even if they kill him off, it'll just be a free reset to go the way of the Undying. I don't think he actually minds dying right now. They will continue decaying away on Pakaz. There's a stun out. Pakaz trying to secure a kill. Maposhka might finally go down, but no, he's still escaped. Still going. Another decay out. Pakaz, he'll finally secure the kill here with Panda. But again, I just feel like the Undying, it's a free reset for him. He'll come back with full HP, full mana. Here he comes. Pakaz, we'll see how he tries to deal with it. The other lanes though, top lane right now, Mirror and Whisper going at it. Whisper gonna land a stun. Matthew is there now with the follow-up, just TPing in, and with the Hex out, they've got Mirror down. So Whisper finally able to punish this Ricky. All the headache he's been causing. But you look at the CS of Yatoro, he is well and truly farmed quite effectively. 23 and 11 here on the Drow Ranger. In the meantime, bottom lane, Collapse now being chased down as Chris Luck. He does make a rotation, but he will drop to Lal. And they even lost Pakaz. In fact, make that a third. They're going to lose Panda. And we were saying during the draft, the kind of thing they wanted is to make sure this Drow would not farm this effectively. Matthew, he'll go for a big pull on the creep wave. Mirror is there to interject, though. A nice stun out, but there's going to be no follow-up to it. In fact, Mirror, he'll jump right in onto Whisper, but that may have been a bit of an error, as he will go down. Yatoro needs to back the hell to the T1 tower. They can't even find the deny on it. 7 minutes in, Tier 1 already gone. Top lane, there is a bit of a chasing from Whisper, but he might get punished because Lal's TP'd over. Whisper trying to dive way too deep for this, but he is going to drop. Quite badly for them. Literally every lane's been lost here for EG, and you and I, we talked about the draft requiring a good start here in the early game for the side of EG, but it has not been the case. Maybe now they can try to salvage it. They have found Yatoro, so it's going to be a massive pickoff. The side of EG as they do finally pick up that pulse one Drow. Mirror also getting caught out by the pulverize of Chris Small. Other Chris Luck, but Mirror still running. Might just be fine. The Matthew from the high ground will land the Earth Spike. So they are still fighting back here, John.
Then the shard is going to ruin you. The hypothermia on strength heroes just feels atrocious to play into, and just burst down all your illusions as well. So
Panda. He's getting caught out there on the tree and he's trying to get some D wards out, but it's not a comeback happen. But it's pretty tough. You never get him off. And well, here we go, John. Rotations in. Chris Luck will make the jump in on Lyle, but he has so much backup on the way. They've already found Matthew. Chris Luck at least gets himself out, but it collapses on the chase with the roar up. He's just out of...
able to have a little bit more presence once you do have that full armlet up as well. Some toggle plays that can come through.
Radiant's current
It's been scouted though.
Yeah, they're going to find the tree, no problem. Very easy when you have the beast monster.
What? What? No. Why did Baka?
It's on the courier. So he bought another Gloves of Haste to finish off the Midas on the courier, but he might just die before he gets to use it. Leave him alone. Let him use the Midas at least before he dies, please. Because trying to run, still trying, is alive, maybe gets out, but no, Whisper could not save him. They'll lose Matthew as well. Whisper trying to run, but there is no escape from these crossed arrows. No Panda even going down. Now a triple kill for Yalal.
Your lane matchup against the Beastmaster is not the smoothest in the world.
bottom
You
tower.
have this jump for the crowd, but you're not kitted out for it. They'll try here though.
They will. They've got collapsing around, but immediately dead. Matthew will pick up the kill. Something they desperately needed. In fact, they'll even look for the ancient creep. But that's a start.
Oh no.
Sleeping Dart is there. They've got the vision on the pummel beats on that high ground. However, Miro, they can make the jump in. They're not going to find themselves a possible Ricky to boot. EG, they'll be happy with that.
Nah, it's going to take a little bit more effort. They do have the max up out of Edict, but Chris Luck.
This out, Tombstone drops as well. Plenty of damage coming in from Yatoro. Chris Luck is going to be able to onslaught away. Instead, they'll have to try and settle for Matthew. They will secure the Lion. Not quite the kill that they wanted, but now Team Spirit, they can look right towards the Roshan.
It's going to be pretty damn tough to stop that Overgrowth committed just to escape, just to save Chris Luck means you don't have that counter team fight in the pit. Team Spirit understands that and makes short work of that objective for them. And
Yeah, one of Atos Lal just locking another down. Trying to contest Roshan, but he basically went in for the top tier 1 tower. Panda is still sticking around, and he was underneath Hawk Vision. So they know he's there somewhere, and with the Sleeping Dart and another Hawk out, they've got the vision on the tree, and it is rather hard to play Tree and Protector again against the Beastmaster, and you're seeing exactly why.
they've just got the
Dart again, Mira just being such a nuisance. They just can't catch him.
Mirror is really the issue. Like the fact that they let this Ricky true in game 2. Because
Panda again. Panda will drop the cast. At the very least is going to be fine as Panda does.
I can't quite answer yet.
Rotation to the mid lane. Mira will be spotted. Matthew will go to the earth spike, but there is help right around the corner and he will survive the finger of death, but Mira still going down. Split Earth does connect. See luck now. Trying to move in with the BKB, but needs to back off as it is going to expire. They go for more. The multi-shot, but no, a double Earth spike coming out from Matthew. He's going to allow them to disengage with the Hawk dive. It's connected on Bakaz. Oh, they've got the DK again. A massive overgrowth, but it may not be enough. He is forced to try and fight this one out, but Bakaz is gone. Lal will just chase him down. No help incoming. Yatoro he'll by Chris Luck. Whisper will be chased as well. He will drop.
Yatoro, with his supports, are going to be able to get significant damage out. Oh no.
Yeah, they've caught a train once again. Yeah, there is no escape here. Or Panda. Go down another time.
Under attack.
Off from the Ogre Axe, having that spell immunity. But it doesn't feel like anything's going to stop Team C.
They've got Whisper. They've got the left track. Mirror on this Ricky. He's just such a nuisance. Chris Luck cannot even onslaught. Yatoro with the Hurricane Pike just forces him back.
Of his, but he could have had a better lane with Chris Luck Lush against Larl's DP. Although,
absolute menaces the DP as Chris Luck trying to move in. BKB with the roar is there. Collapse just holds it down, and Yatoro has so much damage. Panda is forced the overgrowth to allow them to retreat. Chris Luck, no, the Hawk dive moving into that mid-tier 3 tower.
They have Axo running. They have all the damage in the world. At the least, Whisper's here earlier with a split Earth, so he can't just keep spamming that spell out with a shard and stall, though.
Chris Luck from the high ground. These Hawks from Collapse, they are just watching everything. No part of the map is safe. This Beastmaster pick has made it impossible for EG. The split Earths, I mean, they are nice in trying to delay this, but they aren't doing enough.
Radiant's bottom.
What do they toss again? Lol, just setting up perfectly as Matthew's gone.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
And then this one item, this Rod of Atos, it has haunted them.
Yeah, it's just too much follow-up, too much control. And to be fair, this time around, EG does have a fair amount of control themselves, but they're just not able to get on top of these heroes. Like with the BKB up and Chris Luck just makes him a roar card. We'll try again.
One more attempt here. Chris Luck tries to make the jump in, but the rules immediate from Collapse. They are not having it.
Radiant's bottom.
It might be time to just call it. I mean, there you go. Chris Luck, he's had enough. Gives the well played, and you've got to admit, Team Spirit in this game too looks so damn clean. While in particular, John, you've got to get props to this man on the death row.